So, time to get started laying this out again and setting it up. So, my Hornby 900 power control and 902 circuit control are now in position. And I've rigged it up to the power clip. So far, I've only put the 900 connected because I have two more clips here as jumpers, so I can power the inner and outer tracks at the same time. What I may do is put the 902 connected onto here to my sidings to do a bit of shunting. Now there's a few little bits that need patching up. There's some white showing through there, so I'll have to put a little bit of glue down and a little bit of grass. But other than that, it's fared okay sitting there all summer while Eloise was home. So I think what I need to do first of all is just stick one little locomotive on and see if it still powers up all over the track. Well, seeing as this was the 1981 catalogue and the first train I had was the R535 with this little 101 loco, it seems fitting to use that one. So let's have a look if things are working. They are. Well, it's been a while, and that's running smoothly. Points o'clock. The point change. Okay. Oh. Time to nudge. Okay, the inner track needs to have a look. So I've ascertained I've got power, just not everywhere. Next step, I'll get the trees back on, because that always looks better with a few trees. So we've got a few conifers, still got the holes in place, can push them straight in. I've got some deciduous trees, I can pop them in. Down they go, look at that, that's good. So if I go for the tall conifers at the edge, don't know if you can see those, let me just drop it down. That'll give me a bit of a better backdrop for my filming. So let's crack on with that. Trees. Smaller trees on the inside. Good thing about the trees is they break up the background beautifully. Oh, some of them got a little bit squished, better just tease them out a little. Take off that bit of fluff there. Otherwise it just looks like a sheep has got itself shorn on there. All these holes. Oh, this is going to be fun getting this back together, look. There we go, trees in position. Got my conifers over there. Some deciduous in this corner. Along the middle to break up all that space. Over in that corner. And in there. Now we're ready to start thinking about buildings. Well, I got ahead of myself. It wasn't time for the buildings. It was time for my Trackside Accessories. So that's the signs and the signals, all the semaphore signals. I can't remember which goes where and so on, but I've popped them in. There's my water cranes, and oh, that one's tipped over. There's something in there. Loading gauge, and obviously the buffer stops and the level crossing. So anyway, we're getting there. Right, let's crack on with these buildings then. So first off, I'll put in place the platforms. So got to think where they all go. This one will go in here. This one went in here. Got to pop my fence back on. Then I've got this one and this one. Just come round the back here. So that's my town station and Dunsta Station. So push those in properly into place, and that will be them. So what I did do last year was I pushed locating pins, because I've got everything being pushed tight, some of it by hedging, some got some little locating pins there just to keep everything from shifting around and moving. Obviously over the course of the summer the hedges have kind of fluffed out and expanded, so there we go, that's that. Now obviously there's something missing there. Where's my first building? There we go, the station halt. As you can also see, I super glued my people into position as well. Right, let's start dressing this little lot. So start with Dunsta Station, which is really cool. I actually prefer it this way round. And do I don't know. That's the correct way round. You can't see anything. Well, it has to go that way round anyway because of me gluing down my little baggage carts. There we go, that's Dunsta Station. Sadly not as visible as I would have liked. Next, let's pop in my town station. Oh, let's see. You're not going to see that so well from there, are you? Go, so that bit on there. Where's the rest of that? Oh look, there we go. My canopy. Got to keep the rain off. And I need my chimneys. There we are. Couple of chimneys in place. Nice tall chimney stacks. And wow, we don't want people to get wet, do we, when it rains while they're waiting for the 7:32. Pop that canopy in as well. Awesome. Shift my glazing along slightly. my stations. It's my bridge so that everybody can come across nice and easy. There you go. Reposition those there. That's the bridge. Now I could put Dunsta signal box here, couldn't I? Put that in there. So here's my water tower. Pop that in there. I'm going to put my signal box in here, I think. Looking down there. I should really put Dunsta signal box there, but I'm not going to. Dunsta signal box lives here. There we go. Choo choo. Right, okay, now we've got to go for the goods sheds. There we go, goods sheds and sidings. That was there and there, if I remember rightly. Delicious, utterly fabulous. Now, here's my coaling stage. Let's get that into position. Coaling stage over to here. Lovely, lovely. Now I appear to have another signal box minus the roof. The roof will be somewhere. Where did that live? This one needs rebuilding quickly. Here we go. Engine shed into there. I knew it had a place. I knew it had a home. Another canopy in place there. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Fat Controller says we are now complete on our buildings and infrastructure. Well, I've got a few spares and I've got a load of rolling stock and I've got more boxes. But this is a situation we're in. Engine shed, goods sheds, trees, buffers, track obviously, some of the barrels there. We've got the parcel collection and drop off point. We've got a signal box. We've got a small country station. There's the goods sheds again, with the back of the main station and Dunsta Station with the canopies. And you can see the water tower there, water cranes, signals. We've got the coaling stage. Down here we've got Dunsta Station, loading gauge, and so on. More signals, a station halt. We've got the other signal box there. Some more signals. And our bridge, look at that. There we go, another signal box then coming back into the station area where everybody's going on holidays. Look at that. That is all ready to play.